Hello, and welcome to another session of San Francisco by Night, Hunter the Vigil. Tonight, we focus on Officer Christine Valentine, doing another route, another day in the life of a police officer of San Francisco in the year 2077. Valentine is currently in the office filing reports. Quite a bit happened last time, and she now knows a little bit more about some of her partners than she used to. Knows secrets about them, and they know secrets about her. So work around the office is a little bit more interesting, so to speak. Nonetheless, she had to file out paperwork. The last incident you had, Miss Valentine, it was pretty smooth going most of this week. However, yesterday you wound up breaking up a bunch of people who were rioting over a couple of the new companies opening up. Also, there was a protest going on for the new Senator Armstrong, who is way ahead in the polls now, and before he was behind. So now people, even though he seems like the nation's hero and a possible benefit to society, there's a lot of people protesting his ideologies. And you had to go break some up, and some people got a little bit pissed. One person, apparently an immigrant coming over from the East Coast, who was used to the New York City life, came over and thought that synths should be below humans and tried to attack you with a crowbar. Smacked you across the back of the head. Didn't really hurt you too much, but you put him in his place. So now you're filing out paperwork for that incident.
Oh, I thought he grabbed me. Oh man, yeah, fuck that guy. Yep. So filling out the B14s, putting my John Hancocks where they go.
The office is a bit quiet today. It's mostly you and a few other beats right now in the station. And you notice that for the first time, you've actually seen a few of the judges walking around. And yeah, they're definitely equipped in some pretty fancy gear.
Well, there's kind of a air of intimidation to somebody who could legally arrest you because they say so, or worse. So yeah, that's interesting. They don't really show up that often to begin with, but now they're kind of just in the air, I guess. So neat. Um,
One of them walks by, kind of looks at you, doesn't really seem to pay much mind.
Oh, is he like just actively looking at me, or is he just walk past?
Actively looking at you.
Kind of sit up. Can I help you, sir?
He turns. His movements are very precise and direct. He walks on over to you. Officer Valentine.
Uh, not gonna correct a fucking judge. Um, need any assistance with filing or anything?
No. Came to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Like, internal
Of course,
screaming in
he's
binary.
he's dressed up in the typical. It would be the newer Dread movie if you saw the Dread movie. That would be his actual outfit.
Internal binary screaming. Oh, of course.
He sits down in a chair across from you. I understand your record is quite impressive here.
Been in the force for 7 years. I tried my best.
Right, the whole incident, and then you are now in this situation, as I see. It appears that you've been experiencing quite a bit of activity from people who don't like the local synth rise here. I have to admit, being transferred from New York, it's quite a bit different here.
People will find reasons to hate.
Nonsense, I think it's all pointless anyway. I think that it increases your effectiveness as a police officer. I do not see any problems with your current condition. However, I do need to ask you a question. Are you happy with your current position as an officer?
Kind of thinks about it for a second. I'm I'm doing good work. I'm always looking to help people, but I am will. But if I find a higher calling, I will take it.
I see. Well, that'll be all for now, Officer Valentine. He stands up and just walks away.
Have a good day, sir.
Of course.
Turns back around in swivel chair. Holy shit! I wonder what that meant.
As you back your chair up, you bump right into Morrison. Whoa! Oh, sorry, Justice.
Oh, hey, it's Did you catch that?
Yeah. Why is this judge interviewing you?
I don't know. I about shit a brick, but he seemed to like me, I guess.
Hey. So, I'm these new judge pistols that they're giving us. Like I said, ours are the weaker models of theirs. But
Yeah.
with with this thing, I'm the best shot in the station now. So I made a bet with a few of the other guys, and I think I can take you on and outshoot you at the range. How about it? You want to help me get $100?
About to lose $100, so let's go.
Bring it, Officer Jenny.
Oh, I hate that.
Well, come on, what? What? Afraid to lose?
I'm afraid to make you look bad.
Ah,
Might hurt your self-esteem.
the only thing that's going to look bad is the rust when the tears come out of your eyes at me winning.
Oh, that's it. She writes extra fast her last 3 pieces of paper. All right, let's get out of here.
Let's do this. You guys go down to the basement area, and you go out to the shooting range, the police range that's underground from the police station. And you guys stroll on out. There's just you and one other person. However, you notice that there is kind of another interesting looking fellow there. He's one of the judges, but he's a lot more armored. Did you see the newer RoboCop movie?
Does he look like that, RoboCop?
He kind of does, but he's got it's not quite full on. Just imagine if Judge Dredd put on a bigger, heftier armor in the front and the arms and the legs.
The Codex Astartes approved this action.
Well, it's not that big. We're not talking Space Marine status. We're talking just like kind of RoboCop status. And he starts to shoot. You're watching him. He's bullseyeing every shot. And yeah, the gun he's got is an Auto 9. So it's literally the RoboCop gun.
Fucking beautiful. Anyways, your enemies. Well, okay.
Hold on. Let's wait for Mr. Supercop here to finish. The man kind of chuckles a bit and he says, "Come now, Morrison, you don't need to wait on me." And he's like, "Oh, but I figured you'd want to meet Miss Valentine here." Cop kind of comes by. He walks up to you. His visor flips up. He looks just like the guy. And because I'm unoriginal and I'm horrible with names, Officer Alex Murphy, good to meet you.
I'm holding my tongue, but I shake his hand like, Justice. Christine Justice, nice to meet you.
He chuckles and laughs a little bit. Wait, oh, I'm sorry. What's your last name?
Justice.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. I'm sorry. He composes himself quickly. He says, "Good to meet you, Officer Justice. I am just transferred in here from LA South. I figured I'd come up here since there's a lot of new action. So, not only that, I think the board wanted to test out some of the new upgrades they gave me.
There's
I thought I
always.
was, I gotta admit, I thought I was mostly machine, but at least I got about 30%.
Yeah, I'm down
I'm
to like 19.
impressed. You mind if I go ahead and check out your little competition here? I assume that's what this is anyway.
Oh yeah, this dude's about to lose $100.
He stands over. Like I said, his movements are very robotic, but he stands on over, and his visor flips down, folds his arms across his chest.
Ladies first. I gesture to Morrison.
Morrison kind of nods, and he's like, good old Jack Morrison here is going to show you up. I may be a PI, Justice, but I'm a better shot than you. I know I am.
We'll see.
So you'll both line up and aim. So when you aim, you can do up to your um, you can do up to 3 dice of aiming.
Okay.
So if you just say you want to sit there and aim and take it slow,
Yeah, I'm gonna take this one slow. I don't need to unload on this thing. So attack roll. And because of trick shot, 4. How many successes?
I assume that's 5 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 hits.
Versus.
5 hits.
Ah!
So you both take aim and fire. He gets a dead center bullseye. You get a bullseye, but it's just a hair up high.
Ah! Damn it.
And he's like, all right, another one.
It's 4 successes.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So once again, you both draw, you both fire, both dead center bullseyes.
You've been practicing.
Please, Justice, I've been doing this a bit longer than you.
Oh please.
Next shot.
I don't.
Without even looking to answer you, he fires again.
Oh, we're getting cocky now. Okay. So I'm gonna line up this first shot. Okay, but then I'm following it up with 2 more. So that's a solid. And then 1 more. And I'm not even looking at the target. I'm just, oh really? Da da da.
So you're fanning it?
Yep.
Okay. That one was a really good one, too. All right, let me go ahead and roll one here. Because that first shot was really good that he did.
Only one hit.
Yep. Then for the third. Okay, so for the first shot he does, he fires one shot rapidly. Boom! It just hits the headshot right on the target.
Mm-hmm.
And then he fires a second shot from the hip, like kind of like you do, and he misses the first one. And then the third shot, boom, fires straight from the hip, hits it dead center, bullseye.
I
You've
believe I
all
got
been,
2 bullseyes.
yeah. So you are actually tied. So now he's going to put the targets way, way, way down at the furthest part of the range. So now you guys are literally using pistols at 100 yards. So this will be your ranged attack. However, it will be at -3.
Hmm. Also, I would have when I reloaded my revolver, it would have been stupid quick.
Yep.
Just a little show off.
And I'm going to have Morrison do something here. He actually doesn't need to do that. So let's see. Wait, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got to add some stuff up here. 2 hits. So he'll add 2
I'm gonna burn a willpower on this.
plus.
How many willpower have I gotten back from?
Oh, it. You should be full right now.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, so that's +3. Ah.
1, 2, 3. That's 3 hits. That's a pretty good shot. However, he's doing something a bit interesting here. And he gets 9s again on this one. 1, 2, 5, 10. 1, 2.
Arg.
Ooh. All right, so at 100 yards, you do hit the target. It's not a dead center bullseye, but it's still in the bullseye. He puts his target down to the max line, which is 200 yards, and he bullseyes with a pistol.
I just glanced. How?
Jack kind of looks at his gun. Jack is one of the ones that you know to not apparently be a werewolf. He appears to just be one of the normal guys.
Yeah.
And he looks at you and he says, "Well, I kind of cheated."
Does that thing have like some sort of targeting assist?
No. Hey, Murphy, would you give me a little bit of few times alone with Miss Valentine here? Yeah, sure thing, Jack. He walks away. Jack sets the gun down, rests his hands on the shooting table.
This dude just told a judge to walk away, but okay.
Well, no, Murphy's not a judge. He's kind of like a cop like you.
Oh, okay.
He's just more buff. Yeah, he's not an actual judge.
Oh,
He's
okay.
dressed like he's kind of dressed like a judge, but he's not a judge. He
Okay.
doesn't have the badges or
Okay,
anything.
so he can't just unalive us.
Jack's resting his hands down and he says,
I raise an
takes the
eyebrow.
he takes one of those little scramblers that you saw Mr. X have, and you also not only Mr. X but a few other people have done them. They're designed to so you can have a conversation without being heard on. and he puts one up, and you instantly hear your connection to a lot of the things that you connect with, like the radio, instantly go static.
Oh, I was listening to that. Also, why does everybody have one of these?
They're handy little toys. Well, now that we can speak freely, Officer Valentine, or Officer Justice now, I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at that. Yeah, I kind of cheated in a manner of speaking.
I look at him, look at the down range, look at him. I'm guessing it wasn't the gun.
Well, it was the gun and it was me, but I have a little bit of an unfair advantage over you. When you can alter the wind trajectory of bullets and the actual forces laws themselves, it makes shooting quite a bit easier. Also, when you can slow your mind and heart rate down and increase your focus on your body, you know, I can increase my focus more than most adrenaline boosters can.
Really raising an eyebrow. So, what sort of not normal lets you do that?
He waves his fingers at you and he's like, Avada Kedavra! Nothing happens.
You're. Wait, really? Like, full on, or.
He's scrubbing his head and he's like, oh, I don't want to risk paradox for this, but why not? Okay, here we go. He holds out his hand. He holds out his hand flat to you. He snaps his fingers. A literal fireball appears. And then he closes his hand and it disappears. And he grasps his head like he's in serious pain right now. And he's like, just give me a second. Oh, that hurts.
Do I have to roll
Not
something, or.
surprisingly, now that you're wolf-blooded, nope.
Oh, shit.
Because despite wolf-blooded and Dampirs being all inherently mortal and alive, they do not provoke lunacy, and they do not provoke insanity.
So I don't have, like, the little shard in me that's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck with that.
Nope.
Huh. So he just fired an actual goddamn firebolt.
Well, no, he didn't fire one. He just had one appear in his hand. And then after he grips his head, you actually see him on his knees. And he's like, oh, that was just a minor one, too. Oh, that hurts. He slowly rises up to his feet. Ah. Shakes his head.
All right.
No. Uh. Yeah, I'm okay. No, I was using magic to direct the bullet. It's really handy sometimes, you know?
She crosses her arms, looks at him. I get 50 out of the pot.
So be it. That's fair. Just letting you know, Valentine. Still beat you.
Because of bullshit.
Because of skill.
Because you went to Hogwarts, you...
Enough with the Hogwarts jokes. I've heard enough of those.
Huh.
So, I gotta ask, how'd you get involved with the furries?
Well... That's a lot. First started when, well, first of all, when this happened, that was because of one. I'm not gonna point names, but, you know, we're cool now. Unless you already know. I don't know how much they talk. So,
Well, I keep a lot of tabs on people. I just actually just recently have been here in San Francisco for a while, and then I have a few contacts that I talked with, and I was called. I was told to offer you a little bit of support when I could.
oh, they're not with a certain Men in Black-esque organization, are they?
Huh? The people who asked me?
Yeah.
No, that was V. That was V who asked me to help.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know her that well. I'm just an acquaintance, but
She's good people.
okay, well, good to know. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of people I know in this city right now.
Huh. If you want to know a guy, look for this little store down on the west side called Oddest Ends. That guy seems.
Yeah,
He mentions a lot of. He's pretty. Well, he shoots lightning out of his fingers.
thinks for a moment, and he's like, okay, there's only a few things he could be then.
He always talks about the hedge.
Oh, oh, okay, all right. I know what he is.
Yeah, has a magic talking dog.
Yeah, I don't know much about them, but I know of them.
Yeah, he's really nice guy.
Yeah, so I
Likes
would assume
likes
that way.
making deals with people.
I see. Well, I'll be around if you ever want to talk or need help. Um, Eventually I can start making stuff for you when I get set up here, but for now I think I just kind of stay in the shadows. But let me know if you need help with something.
Oh yeah, dude, we're cool. We know that.
There's a lot of I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of people closing on San Francisco now. It's becoming a crossroad.
Who are these people?
I don't know much about them, but I know that some of them are some hunting organizations, and I know that there's some Eastern fellows coming over here, starting up a new company called Miranda's. It's a Japanese electronic company. You heard of it?
Out of character, would I heard of it? Nick probably would have mentioned it.
Yeah, briefly. It's very popular in Eastern countries, and now this is the first major opening, so it's a big deal. It's pushed out some of the other competitors.
Yeah, I know. I've heard of him. Nick's talked about him.
Yeah, interesting group of people. Like I said, don't know much about them, but I know that they're probably going to be bad news. I think that's why a lot of the judges were called in. See, each company has their major own personal private security force. The judges are that of Modoc. I don't know what Miranda's going to be bringing in. Probably the Red Samurai Corps, if I had to guess.
Fuck.
Kind of like judges, except they're a little more oriental, if you know what I mean. They carry around like swords and everything.
You know, I would argue the validity of carrying a sword, but with their armor basically being bulletproof and the fact that those things can cut through a car. Yeah.
I mean, these guys basically have lightsabers. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, that shit's like I've seen some YouTube videos of that shit. Like, I mean, I'm not really much of a. I'm more of just a bare knuckle kind of gal, but like,
High grade military SC-108 model. Not to mention they just came out with some of the newer models, and those things are nasty. Doesn't even matter if you have an energy shield; it'll actually go through the damn thing.
great.
Like I said, I don't know much about them, but I hear that they're pretty badass. So hopefully we won't have a. I mean, that'd be something to see, our judges versus theirs. But holy shit,
You know they'd call us in to try to clean
probably.
it. Oh God, I do not want to be in the middle of that.
It's at this point that you've noticed he wasn't actually shooting with one of the updated pistols. He was shooting with an old model 1911.
Wait, I thought you said you were shooting with the new pistols.
Oh, I shoot better with these ones. That was my old partner's gun.
Anything special about it besides, I guess, emotional connection?
He winks.
That's just cheating.
It's not cheating to have good gear.
Let's. Does it just make it? Does it like curve the bullet in the direction you want to go, or what?
No, it helps me focus, so to speak.
Shit, I got this laser shot. I basically have a laser shotgun that's got a targeting retinal, but maybe we could do something with that.
Well, unfortunately, I kind of can't really do much for you there. Magic and tech don't really go well. Opposing paradigms, if you know what I mean. Oh, shoot, you don't know what I mean. Well, let's put it this way. Magic and tech don't interact too well. Tech is its own kind of magic.
I
And then,
haven't
of course,
seen a lot of magical or cursed things that weren't old school shit.
yeah, you gotta be careful with that sometimes. You don't want anything to blow up in your face.
Oh yeah, or you're someone getting possessed.
Yeah. He obviously doesn't know what you're talking about. So he's like, hey, yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just someone hands you an old ass Civil War revolver as a wedding gift. Just take it with a grain of salt and probably
Ah,
make sure it's appraised and
I
not
see.
actually full of a secret ghost.
Oh, by the way, Murphy's in on most of the stuff, so you can ask him for help too. He's good. He's good people.
What
After
flavor
his
of
what?
weird is Murphy?
Well, he's kind of like you. After his wife and child were killed by one of the Fangheads over in New York City, he's spent the last few years part of a hunting organization, but he broke off from them, and he's been with me for about 7 years now.
Oh wait, he's not in. She kind of looks around even more so. He's not like a lost boy, is he?
He nods.
Shit.
Yes, we already came to that problem about 5 years ago, and that was a day. Let me tell you, took me a whole year to get that shit out.
I found my own workaround.
Okay, good. That won't be a problem. Like I said, we're on call if you need our help.
All right.
Maybe I'll talk to your boss and see if I can get something set up.
Why does he know everybody? Is there not a single? Does he just know everybody or what?
He knows a lot of people, but our group is actually quite small. We're only about 12 strong.
Hmm.
After you guys were at it, you guys were the latest addition.
Oh hey. So since I don't really get to talk about this much and it's really relevant, you know anything about the murderings that like the park killings?
I was gonna try investigating myself, but I have no idea. From what I know, it's probably a kindred, some kind of kindred anyway, but that's all I can discern from them. I don't know anything else that's been going on. I haven't had time. I've had my own things to worry about.
Fucking. She looks like this annoyed look on her. Like, yeah, your assumption would be right since I know enough. I know so well that it kicked me in the head.
Yeah, well, let me
Fucker is
think.
like this weird. I don't know. He's doing it for a reason. He's like being sloppy for a reason.
Hmm.
Apparently, he wants to like expose vampires or something.
Yeah, I don't know anything about kindred politics. Can't help you on that one. But if he's trying to expose the masquerade, I'm surprised they haven't killed him yet.
Well, we're trying.
See. Huh. and no one else is going after him, or anyone that you know of anyway.
So far, it was me and a friend of mine. Oh, fuck. Did I just call him a friend? God, I hate that guy. But yeah, it's me and another guy's, um, kind of our job, but we're finding we're out of depth.
Huh. Okay, well,
Dude literally looks like Desperado.
he thinks for a moment. He says, well, hmm. Well, I think I have an idea. I mean, I'm being real paranoid. That's why I brought out one of the scramblers, and my scrambler's even better than most of the other ones. But I think what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to be the one, be a hunter to really hunt something like this. You're going to need to be the ones to aggressor. You can't be reacting to him. We know where you told me in your last report, or at least when I heard you talking. Sorry, I eavesdropped on your conversation with Grizzly. But you know where his location is, right? Like his feeding grounds, so to speak.
First of all, what? Oh,
Oh,
fuck. I need to get a scrambler.
yeah. I mean, he turns his ear and he's got like this little almost like hearing aid thing. It looks like, and he's like, "This thing's real great. Increases hearing by about times 4." To be fair, though, you were being kind of loud, so I don't really need it. But look,
God, I'm gonna get
you weren't
killed.
that far from the station. I'm sorry, it wasn't my
Do
fault.
you just hear everything that goes on?
What, me? No, not everything. I mean, I have trouble getting past the scramblers.
Anyways, but yeah, me and Grizzly, at least you vaguely know who that, at least you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, the big biker guy. Okay.
Yeah, we generally pinpoint, we always find them, or, well, okay, we don't. There's also, there's this fucking goth bitch.
His eyes kind of narrow. What'd she look like?
Mohawk, jacket, face piercings.
Damn it.
She disappears with, oh, don't tell me you know her.
Oh, I know her very well. She's the one I'm here hunting. I can't believe she's finally exposed herself. Sitting here for years right under my nose. Wait a minute. Shit. You didn't go into that old military bunker, did you?
Uh, no?
He kicks the metal really hard and it leaves a dent. He's like, damn it, X, you fucking idiot.
Did we do a bad?
Let me guess. You went down and you found some inmate cell doors and they were ripped open, yeah?
Yes.
Fuck!
What was down there? Because all I remember, it was a weird hole that kind of just existed, and then there was like some sort of werewolf thing and test tubes and
I'm not going to bore you with details, but long story short, experiments. Bad experiments. She was one of them. And now that they're loose, that's probably why they've been hiding for so long, because they were down there stuck. Knew I should have blown that place up. I was afraid it wouldn't kill them, though. Oh, and God knows what else was set loose. Fuck.
she, they, we, she's a fucking, she's a motherfucking science stuff vampire bitch.
She's not a kindred.
Oh, she conveyed the vibe, but what is she then?
She is a will worker like me.
She's a fucking wizard. Shit. That, oh. So, is she like bulletproof or something? Or does the idea of.
No, we're mortal. We're actually quite easy to kill. Just that we're usually always prepared for it, and that's usually how we get around it. However, she is something a bit more. I don't actually know what she is fully now anymore.
All I
She
know
may
is
have.
she teleports. So, like, she can make the room you're in, like, she'll get you lost in, like, a place for hours, and she, like,
That's easy, and
moves
well, that's
quick.
easy. That's easy enough to do. He walks out. He literally walks out and exits the door, like he closes the door and leaves the shooting range.
That motherfucker did not. I go
And
look at
then
the.
you feel a tap on your shoulder. Nope, I'm over here.
I swear to God, if I had to spend literally like a minute in here, I was gonna kick your ass. Okay, but.
See, that much is easy to do. I can tell you some things to watch out for. Okay. I don't know much about the other splats. I can't help you there. But when it comes to mages, I can give you a hand. Okay?
Okay.
Step number one, a mage is almost always prepared, meaning they'll probably have something for whatever you got. However, we are mortal. You can kill us with a bullet, you can kill us with, pretty much anything you could kill a mortal with. However, it's magic. So, you know, you never know. Don't ever assume that you've got, the victory in hand. Two, don't ever let her target you. Do not let her do not let yourself get into her line of sight or let her be aware of your presence. If you can get her off guard, odds are you can take her pretty easily. She's
How
if she's aware
much?
if she's aware of you, you'll never win.
What do you mean aware of me?
If she knows you're there, think
Okay.
of it think of it kind of like targeting.
You wait.
Think of think
You
of her having a massively powerful gun, and if she can somehow see you or sense you, it's over.
okay? Quick question. Just since now I know what I'm vaguely. You guys can't do like death no shit, can you?
There's actually, yeah, we can.
You see like a very concerned look on her face. Oh. 'Cause this bitch knows
However,
my name.
there are rules we have to follow. Do you remember that fireball I did earlier?
Yeah.
That's vulgar. Can't be flashy, otherwise reality starts to eat back at you. I can't say much more due to secrets, but that's the bottom gist of it. If you can force her to be flashy, you might actually be able to whack her.
Hmm. Okay. Sorry, could you repeat that? I was hoping that just saying okay would get me through that because I had to read something.
He's like, I need to do a little something here. I'm really sorry about this. He waves his hand, and everything about the mage weaknesses and whatever
Mm-hmm.
gets erased. However, the weaknesses for finding the guy and him helping you and all that are still there. However, you remember some of the mage weaknesses, but once again, much like the protocol, you can't speak it.
What did you do? Or can I even say that?
No, you can do that. He's like, that's just so no one pulls it from you.
Ah,
It's
not this
better.
shit again.
I'm sorry. Secrets need to be kept. It's how we live and survive.
Kind of just crosses her arms, kind of. Well, I
Hey,
was gonna.
at least you'll know what you're doing. You just won't be able to tell anyone else how to do it.
Well, all right then. So, who sent you to kill her, anyways?
It's more of a personal vendetta. I've kind of been exiled from my Hogwarts house, if you will.
I don't have to say it like you're patronizing me, but all right.
I know we were technically kind of like the Ravenclaws.
I will break your magic wand, I swear.
I'll turn you into a toad, a metal toad, but a toad nonetheless.
You want to get mauled by wolves? This is how you get mauled by wolves. And she just has this
I,
big impish grin.
I will not be getting mauled by wolves, my friend.
Ah, you're right. There's also a chance you get visited by Batman. Lightning guy shoots you with a bow, or I don't know, just a lot of vampires.
Well, don't forget the demons.
I don't think we have any of those. I haven't run into anything that's like I'm a demon.
Yeah, well, it looks like he's gonna say something about that, and then he's like, no.
Damn it!
Nonetheless, he says, well, you've got a pretty decent bunch there, but let me know if you do need help.
Hmm.
Me and some friends can help you out.
I also
Nonetheless, I think we're all gonna need to stick together because things are about to get bad here in SF. Believe me.
yeah, there are supposed to be hunters coming. Hey, I got one question. So I'm assuming you'll like study all this like magical, like pretty much all the magical things.
Hmm.
I've been wondering a lot because I have no idea what it is. But I have this one friend who like apparently okay. A, I saw her rip somebody in half, and B, apparently she had no soul.
I don't know much about the Children of Lilith. I can't give you any information on that.
She also had like this scary nightmare room. That shit
Like I
we
said,
used to. No.
I know what she is. I don't know anything about them. I can't help you with that.
Well, what are they called? Just Children of Lilith?
I guess the proper term for them would be horrors. Don't know.
That that's accurate. That is very accurate. So just spooky thing? Cause
I mean, I guess
I
that's the
mean,
only way I can think of to describe them.
cause fuck, I mean this girl could I mean, look, she's pretty tore up, but like she looks normal, but then, I'm pretty sure she could probably rip my arm off. So, and that's saying something. How do you become a wizard?
Your avatar and third eye awaken.
Is that like a does do you have to like eat like a frog, or does it just happen to
He
random people?
shrugs. He shrugs. Our society has been around ever since the dawn of time, and we still don't know. It just kind of happens.
Fair enough. Huh.
Nonetheless, just remember you have friends, Valentine, and don't hesitate to call on us.
If I ever figure out where to go to kill Goth Bitch, does she actually have an actual name? Because that would put us at least on that even standing. Because I've run into her twice and she's like fucking annoying.
Once upon a time, her name was Zyra.
Zyra. That does sound like a bitch name.
Nonetheless, I better go talk with V and get combat skills associated here.
Hmm.
Like I said, there's only about 6 of us in the city, but me, V, Cassius, and a few others. So let us know when the shit gets down, and we'll be there to help out.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, probably gonna go yell at Xavier here as well.
I'll be gentle with him. He's not that bad.
Oh, and if you see a guy named Blackthorn in the city, he is also with us.
I character, does that name ring a bell?
No, nope.
What's his vibe?
He's a lawyer.
What's his flavor?
I, mm, he looks around. I don't know if it's safe to even say that. I'm sorry.
Raises an eyebrow. All right. Is
You
he?
ever read the Bible?
Oh.
Yeah.
So don't go agreeing to deals, right?
Oh, don't ever agree to deals. He
Hmm.
narrows his eyes and then he gets a frowny face at you and he's like, "You made a deal, didn't you?"
A deal? No.
He just starts to narrow his eyes and he's like, "I know you have a strong will, Justice, but I will break you down and read your mind if you don't tell me."
Mostly with Perun.
Hey,
Uh,
do you want to mind? Hey, do you want to mind wrestle? I'm just kidding. Anyway, well, if he's someone you know, and like I said, I know nothing about his kind of folk, so I don't know. Can't help you on that one either.
then I had this weird conversation with. Oh, never mind. That doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah, we should probably get back.
All right, good luck to you.
All right. Good luck,
I'll
Harry.
tell I-
No, you're definitely more of a
I'll
Ron.
I'll tell Ron to get you your money, because he's the one who's holding the pot right now.
Ah, yeah. Bullet money.
He takes his scrambler, puts it back. You immediately hear all the things come back, and he's like, "Well, Valentine, that was good shooting. I guess I owe you 50. Adios." He goes and just immediately leaves.
Just kind of stand there, just kind of pondering all this fucking shit. Like, huh.
You feel a small prickling sensation on the back of your neck. Roll me a wits composure.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, wait. I'm actually good at this now. Still gonna only get one success, if at all. No bonuses? No. No, no bonuses. Wait, no, wait, the
Nope.
one for perception. I don't think that
Yeah, it's the
counts here.
plus. It's +2. This will count.
Okay. 3!
Okay. You look around. Could have swore there was something in here with you guys, but you can't see or hear anything. But there's that strange feeling that something was watching you. Whatever it is, it's not here anymore. But you can't seem to shake the feeling that there was something there.
Fucking hate this stupid magic shit.
Ron comes down through the door. "Hey, Valentine." And Ron, you do know, in fact, is another wolf-blooded. Ron's like, "Hey, uh, so apparently you told me to give you half anyway, even though you won. What's up with that?"
Cheaters.
I don't know how you cheat at shooting, but whatever. Pot's full. Nonetheless, Valentine, me and the guys are going out for a drink tonight. You want to come?
You know what? Sure.
All right. We'll go down to the Leaky Tap. So you guys go up and you go and head out and have a night of debauchery and drinking with your fellow police officers. Some of them a lot closer to you now due to your condition. It's a feeling you haven't felt in a long time. It goes almost beyond camaraderie, almost like a family, or some could say a pack. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another session of San Francisco by Night, Hunter the Vigil. I'll see you all next time.